some people are able to just watch a scary movie, things like that, anything kind of crazy before going to bed. But if you're somebody who you really don't have that good control of your subconscious, whether or not you know it, some people are they got it without even purposely doing it. But if you're somebody who your subconscious takes on things and keeps it in there, the concept of listening to those, maybe whatever it's affirmations or just reading a book that will work with your internal system is a good thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
I think because that's a message now you're sending to your dormant, your subconscious, right before your conscious goes to sleep.
Yeah. I'm I'm trying to fill up this box because I
Yeah,
don't know where Native is, but it's fine. You know what? If he
yeah.
doesn't, because listen, if he doesn't come today, right? This is perfect because I feel like we didn't like advertise. I want to give him some shine. You feel me? So like,
Oh, okay.
I
So
actually
like a
want to just,
flyer.
yeah, like, but the
I
flyers
see
like
what you
stink.
mean.
I gotta find like a manly way to do it. I'll figure it out.
Okay, I see what you mean. I guess with them, it's just, I mean, if you put, because he's agriculture, so anything with
Yeah.
plants on it,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Yeah, I'll figure it out. My brain will go. But either way, it's fine. Because I really do want to talk about this stuff. So maybe like I want to interact with you guys on the panel if you want to do the hand raise and you guys can I'll unmute you and we can talk because that point is really good. Going to sleep with a positive mental attitude is the best thing
hmm
for you. Um, let's say you had a horrible day, like things are just like bullshit, and you go to bed with that, like you're sleeping with that. You're leaving that in your body, in your mind, in your spirit, and I think that can cause like disease, like not disease, but disease,
yes,
right?
geez,
And so
yeah.
like I don't know if you guys do anything to actually like calm your minds or before you sleep, but one thing I was doing was sleep hypnosis at one
hmm
point or certain things. And it's basically just somebody like whispering positive affirmation, like talking very low. And it's like, I am worthy, I am healthy, I am whole, like things like that. And it's a tiny little voice because that's the one that gets into your subconscious mind. And I found that doing that, oh, there was one, what was it? I think it was like manifest your dreams or something. Yo, when
hmm
I woke up, I felt like I could fly. Like I just felt amazing. And I was like, yo, I actually want to go back to making it a point to listening to sleep hypnosis at night. I think the last time I did it was like a month ago. Yeah. Yeah. I think I listened to sleep hypnosis about a month ago last, but it was really nice. You just knock out and you forget about the world, but now your mind is being fed beautiful things.
hmm
Also another thing I like to listen to, especially like when my mood is like ridiculous, is frequency music. Um, it's called HC Miracle Tones, and the one I love to listen to is like advanced cleansing when I'm trying to get rid of bad energy or if I'm burning sage. And then after I listen to that one, I listen to positive energy. And so those different tones, you can actually feel the effect of those tones. Hi, Joe.
Hey,
Happy
Joe.
Sunday. Yeah, so you can actually feel the effect of those tones, and I think it's amazing. Like, I know that like my attitude and things do shift when I listen to that frequency music. They have pineal gland stimulation. They have alignment ones where you can open up your heart chakra, your root chakra. Like, there's different types, you guys. Also, if you guys solfeggio. Hi, KJ or PJ. Hi, Rico. Hi, everybody. Welcome
Hey,
to
everybody.
South Flip Sunday. Hi, Dren.
hmm
So yeah, the soul. Have you heard of solfeggio frequency tones, Muna?
No.
Oh my God, frequency music is amazing. You don't
Oh,
listen
I
to.
thought you were, no, no, I thought you were mentioning a specific, like,
Well, yeah,
artist
yeah,
that does
yes.
it. But yeah,
The
frequency music,
solfeggio is
yeah.
specific. It is.
Okay.
Hi,
Hey,
PJ. Listen,
Queenie.
if anyone else wants to come up, you guys can. Please feel free if you want to join the discussion. Right now, we're just talking about going to sleep with a positive mental attitude, right? Or
Right.
going to sleep in a good mind state, in a good frame. Um,
Yeah, and all that. Just as you want to add on to the conversation, all that concept is just part of us talking about how your subconscious or your body knows how to heal. Like your mind is able to heal your physical body, so
mhm,
that's what it's adding on to.
right,
So,
right. So basically, the book we're reading is The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, and that uh, basically I mean, the title is self-explanatory. Your
Mhm.
subconscious mind has ultimate power over everything, and we actually can control the outcomes and the things that happen in our lives if we can utilize that power. Hi,
Mhm.
Rico. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
know I try to use the power of my subconscious mind in a lot of situations, especially when my mood is not right. Like that's the biggest time where I get quiet and I try to like really think things through. Um, it's not always the greatest thing in certain situations, but it's the
Right.
best for me.
Mhm.
But did you have anything to add? Does anybody on the panel, in the comments, like, is there anything that you guys are interested? Is there anything you do before you go to sleep? Like, what do you
Right.
do to serve your mind?
I feel like I definitely agree with that. Like going to bed like with a heavy heart, or like in a situation where you like are arguing with someone and you guys go to bed like that. I think us as humans, like they think it's a good thing for us to practice getting out of that feeling or emotion before we go to sleep, because a lot happens when we sleep. Like I think with our spirit and stuff, our spirit travels and goes places, right? So if you're not at ease when you're
Mhm.
sleeping, your spirit is not at, sorry, if you're not at ease before you go to your bed, then you're definitely not at ease in your spirit. That's how I feel. I really agree with that for sure.
Mhm.
So definitely, going to bed angry is not a good thing.
You said the Neo song. I don't want to go to bed sad and
Positive
I
power
don't want you to
makes
go
a
to
big difference
bed
in how
mad at
PJ,
in the
you can come
situation.
me.
up.
You're right. Yo, there's something that King PJ just said, like positive power makes a big difference, and it does, because
How we handle it. Yeah.
I've actually noticed this and experienced it, like with like relationships that I've had in the past, right?
Those
Like
relationships.
that situations are dealt with like a lot better, you know what I mean? What happened?
No, I'm just saying relationships. When you say it, it's like so much we could even just talk about relationships and the mind and all that. Go
The
ahead.
mind, yeah, because oh my God, like there's so many different people that you meet in this world, and like things happen when it comes to situations and arguments, and like it could be handled in many different ways, and it's really and truly up to us how we handle it. Like you can blow it out of proportion, or you could take a step back, look at yourself, look at the other person, and just diffuse the situation somehow. If it can't not happen, then it's definitely a situation where you and the other person should not be in, right? But I
Mhm.
think relationships where things can be diffused right quick, talked about, and rectified, I think those are the healthiest relationships to have, and those are like good friends you need, you know?
Yes,
Mhm.
I agree.
Author is David Viscott.
Yeah, I
Okay.
took a screenshot. Thank you, Rico, because I love to
Thank
read.
you for that suggestion.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rico. Oh, Rico, you have sense,
Yeah,
Rico.
it's not Rico. Yeah, I'm sad.
No,
Rico,
yo,
You have
Rico's my
sense.
brother, yeah.
Rico has sense. I
Rico,
have
yeah,
sense.
I'm sad. Hell
Rico,
yeah,
I
I'm
never
Yeah.
know
sad.
said, Rico, you
You
know
get
about
mine
books.
though.
Rico.
Rico, you get mine though. You
Yo,
get find mine.
Ashanti is hilarious.
Yo, Rico, that's my brother over there. I can't wait for Rico, man.
I know Rico is always around
Uh,
showing you love, Ashanti. So I be
I
seeing that.
know.
Yeah.
Lord.
Rico.
What you
So I
gotta
guess
say,
it's
Mona? I see you got that book in your hand. You ready,
yeah,
girl?
no, I'm just
What?
gonna bring a point that we can talk about. Maybe we don't have to go
Yes.
through all the points, just something we can discuss. So originally, I guess what the whole thing is about, your subconscious is a builder. Pointer number one is your subconscious is a builder of your body. It is on the job 24 hours a day. You interfere with its life-given patterns by negative thinking. So it's our negative thinking output that interferes with that process of our body just trying to be great. It's just trying to be great. That's all.
Right.
And some of them, to be honest, we can't even. Some of them we can say it's us doing this purposely, but others things, because our body is it's a sensitive thing, but other things are really if you want to think beyond just your own decisions, it's affected
Mhm.
by the outside chemicals and things that go into our body system. All of that just works together, but
Right. But we
yeah.
do, we interfere with the pattern of our bodies when we come with, like, okay, let's say we're just going along, everything's great, and then a situation happens and we feed into it. That is how we like mess up the flow. Like we literally
Heck
just
yeah.
put a block in. You're on this beautiful path and just boom, you put a boulder in by you feeding into crap. And I'm guilty of it. I'd be feeding into crap, but
Yeah.
because I'm a quick self corrector, I could like come out of it. But at the same time, it's like I can't wait to get to the point where I never feed into it at all. Because I
Right.
know, like, I always say, like, let's go towards that feeling of happiness, that feeling of love, like anything that's a good feeling. Like, I always tell my daughter this: you go for the good feeling, like that's all. Like, in the end
Mm-hmm.
of the day, you don't need to know anything else. If the feeling is good, that's what you go for. There's a formula to your discussion. It is
So yeah.
TFWA. Okay, come on,
Tell us
Rico. Like,
about it.
don't
Come
ruin
on,
it.
Rico. You can calm
Like,
down, you know.
seriously? Like, come on.
What's
And you're not gonna
TFWA, Rico?
TFW. You're not gonna tell what it stands for.
Yes, Rico. That's what
Come on. Like, what?
What?
TFWO.
No, but
The
I definitely
fuck
try
it
to give
all.
those back,
The
darling,
fuck
every
with
chance.
what do you mean?
With
I
American.
know.
Hey, Marvelous.
Hi, Marvelous. Yeah, you
Hey,
guys, welcome to
Marvelous.
Self Serve Sunday. We are taking care of our minds, bodies, and spirits
Mm-hmm.
all 2021 and beyond. You guys, this is Muna. I am Queenie J, and we have our lovely audience here, which includes you
Yes.
guys in the comments. Okay. If anybody else wants to come up, I've seen there was like 5 people in the queue, but there were 5 people that I just, sorry, I couldn't let y'all up.
Wow.
However, you
Ooh.
know why? Because I don't know, like,
Thank you,
honestly, I
King.
don't know y'all like that, and the numbers are like making me a little weary.
A little
Thank you,
nervous.
PJ. So please stay in the
Lord.
comments. We do appreciate you. Thoughts, feelings, words, actions. Okay. Thank
Thoughts,
you,
feelings,
Rico.
words, and actions. That's beautiful.
Oh, that
Yo,
is.
listen, you guys, listen,
Ooh.
I'm
follow.
screenshotting that.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, this is not his host account, but please follow King PJ. He's such a
Thank you,
lovely,
King.
wonderful supporter, you guys.
Aww.
Beautiful, positive mental attitude. I do not hang around toxic people, you guys. I would not tell you to follow anybody that is illy, okay? So
Yes.
thank you so much for the love, PJ. You can come up if you want. Like, let us show you some love. Actually,
Yes. I would
come
love
from
to
your
see
host
him.
account, please, so we can come and gift you.
Yeah, come up.
Not you coming from this account. Okay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
This is like, okay, fine.
So
I
then we
will.
can't gift
He
this
has to
account.
empty the wallet.
Right. Why you don't
Mhm.
come from? Can you log into your other one? Oh,
You,
sorry, you're muted. Hold on. Huh, King?
I will.
Okay, cool.
Thank you,
I
King.
will.
Right, I will.
I will.
Let me
I love his
see. Okay,
accent. But
so this
yeah.
is a good one. Let me see. One of the points is thoughts of jealousy, fear, worry, and anxiety tear down and destroy your nerves, which is your
Mm-mm.
nerves and glands, your
What?
nerves and your glands. So those
What?
thoughts, they actually tear down and destroy your nerves and glands, bringing out about mental and physical diseases of all kind. So that's what it's saying. This book doesn't go into far details, but I know this book has actually listened to the audio. Being Supernatural by Joe Dispenza. That one goes into more detail as far as how your thoughts actually create those physical effects in your body. And I'm excited to get into that. But yeah, thoughts of jealousy, fear, and worry and anxiety tear down and destroy your nerves and glands, bringing out the mental and physical disease of all kind.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I'm seeing that is because things have vibrations. So those thoughts, I mean, even you can feel yourself when you're feeling worried, your body, you can feel the actual difference in your body through the sweats and the higher rate of your heartbeat racing. So why wouldn't you think that those differences in your body have a frequency that's different from your body's calm, which will in effect change, the glands and your actual physical part of your body. Because it's,
Mm-hmm.
something that's smooth sailing is different from the waves going fast. So it's gonna have a physical effect. Huh.
Thank you,
That's
Shanti.
a really
I want you to say that
I like
again.
how like my
Like,
mind unfolds as I just talk about it. Like,
right. I love that.
okay.
PJ, tap your bag.
I
Thank
love
you.
it. Tap
I
your
love
PJ,
it. Like,
tap your
wow,
bag.
literally, that's
Are you
how. So it's
frozen?
like,
King J. Tap your back.
Oh, okay, there you got
Okay.
it. And you
so
guys can come up if
literally.
you want, because we're just
Yeah,
listening.
so what do
Like,
y'all think
what's
about
cool.
that? Anything that you have an example to give an experience with how your thoughts affected your physicalness? When you're nervous public speaking, do you get sweaty? Does your voice get shaky?
Oh my God. If I
Imagine
have
that
to,
repeated over time, over time, over time.
yeah.
Go ahead.
If I have to sing,
Mm-mm.
like if the focus is on me and I have to sing, ooh, I'm like, hi, hi guys. Oh my God, you guys. And then I'll sound horrible. And I actually don't have a bad voice, but when I'm nervous, I don't know
It's
why.
true.
But when the focus is on me, like even if I'm in the big box, I'll be all weird.
Yeah. I noticed. I'm like, she's not going to big box, eh?
No, I might.
Eh.
We'll see. What did
But
Rico
yeah,
say?
anybody?
Because I'm interested in the things that Rico says. Muna is the
Yeah,
thought. Yeah, it is the thought process. Hi, Kia.
yeah. Anybody have anything else to add to that? Just how those negative thoughts affect your glands and your nervous system?
It it does. That's how
Mm.
you get diseases. Not
Mm-hmm.
just
Wow.
like poor food choices, but poor thoughts. Like our brains, our bodies, they have chemicals in them. Okay, and like we can have like like our brains can change chemicals. When you're having it's like
Fear.
when they say it's poison, that's just a literal chemical change in your body, and it is
Mm,
poison
damn.
because it's a chemical that your body and your brain is not used to, and it's like, oh no,
Oh,
and it
oh,
goes into
fear.
distress.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
fear is
Mm-hmm.
fear is very bad. Like it's not good.
Very bad.
Yeah. Thank you, Hig, honey. Thank you. Yeah,
Fear,
fear is
jealousy,
like
all of
oh,
that.
jealousy, envy, anger,
Mm.
like all those things actually like they contribute to you aging. um it didn't say something you can even get bad breath or something like in one of those
Wow.
chapters. Remember, it was just
Possibly.
all types of stuff. You guys, toxicity in your mind creates toxicity in your body, which
Hmm.
now creates toxicity in your outer atmosphere. Okay,
Mm.
we control everything that we go through. We have the power to say, you know what, I don't like this, let me shift the energy, let
Mm.
me change the trajectory to somewhere like to that good feeling that I was talking about. Me, like when I'm mad, I get mad that I'm mad because I don't want to be mad. And then I'll be like crying, on me. Oh my God, KJ. Listen, you guys, I'm so sorry because I have it on speak mode. So
Mm.
I'm so sorry. KJ, what's up?
Hey, KJ.
How are you all? What
How are
Great.
people
you?
fail to realize or to know is that anything negative drains you physically, mentally, and emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And you cannot be focused and positive at the same time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Most people lose focus because they're more negative than they are positive. You can find positive in any negative situation, even if you have to look a little harder.
Mm-hmm. That's so true. There's a lesson in everything. So even if it looks bad in the moment, there's a
Yes.
lesson. Ashanti, can I share? I won't talk your business, but can I share like
Sure.
what you went through? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So the other day, right, Ashanti misplaced something, and it was very stressful for her. Okay, like very, but it caused her to go somewhere to look for it. And when she went there, she discovered things that she had no idea of that benefit her and actually will save her money and stress in the future and keep her out of the presence of people that are not good for her. And I think, like, I'm sorry, Ashanti, if I'm trying not to really talk your business, but I was, because I remember when she was going through it, it was very upsetting, and she was like, da, 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 da. But in the end of it all, she realized, wow, like I actually needed that to discover this. And
Yo, it
so,
was
so no matter,
unbelievable.
right, no matter how
I
negative it seems or how bad it looks, no matter how much time you think you're wasting, you know, going back there to go look for something, you discover so much more. And
Mhm.
now I believe going forward, like things are going to be amazing for her. But that's just my opinion. Always looking, always looking up.
Yo,
And that's good.
that was a crazy experience though, King, because I was so in distress. Like I was in crazy distress because I'm like, this document that I lost was not supposed to come out of my house. I wasn't supposed to bring it out my house. And the one day I did, I lost it. You understand?
Hmm.
So
Wow.
I had to drive a whole two, three, I had to drive a whole hour. Hey, Justice, what's poppin'? I had to drive 2 hours just to go look for it. And I ended up finding it. I ended up finding it somewhere where I never thought I would find it, you know?
Hmm.
Wow.
And in that process of me going there, I was able to discover that, people were being dishonest. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I appreciate that process I went through, and I told myself I have to come back with that paper today. Like I actually said it and meant it with all my heart. Thank you so much, Justice.
Thank you.
Um, I meant it so much in my heart, you know what I mean? And I went, I found it. I also discovered what I needed to discover, and that's it.
It's amazing. I
Well,
like
yeah.
things
Yeah.
like that when you really, really, when it's
Justice.
the better just based on the way you started your thought process, as Rico keeps saying down there.
Hmm. Rico, if you don't get your booty up here, I'm kicking you out this live. Just be calm
Yo,
down, Rico.
Rico, get up. Come up, Rico, man.
Ain't
Rico
nobody
has
got
a
a
lot of
booty,
good.
Rico.
That's
Rico got
good.
a.
You
I'm
know,
glad it
and,
worked
and
out
what
for
I
you.
want to say is like I find like because me and Ashanti are very good friends, but I find that the way God orchestrates things for her is so interesting. Like, like I'd be like, damn, you got your back, boo. Like
Yeah, like
hi,
God got your back.
Steven.
God got your
Welcome
back.
to Self Serve
It's
Sunday. We're just
crazy.
having a discussion about the power of our subconscious mind and how we can control our emotions and our feelings. You like to stay in the comments, please. Oh, okay,
All
Rico.
right, okay.
He's like, kindly f off.
I kindly decline.
Oh, all right, Rico. We gonna leave you alone.
How
But
you doing,
yeah.
Justice?
Hey, just
Glad
oh,
to see you,
sorry.
Justice.
Everyone's muted, guys. Sorry. When you're not talking, oh
Thank you
God,
so much.
good seed. Do you want
Thank
to
you so
talk?
much, Justice.
Let me know. Are you just here to collect, sis? Cause like I don't see you really like doing much out here, girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God, please
Like interact.
drop her. That's all. She's just here to
Woo.
collect. God,
Yo,
I
I love how that treasure just slides through the screens, eh?
I
Like,
know
well,
it's
I
so
guess let's wait
weird.
till somebody else.
Okay.
Oh, okay, unmute.
He's
Oh,
like,
that's true
unmute
because
me, biatch.
she was muted.
Hello.
How are you?
You muted me now. I want to say something when you two are discussing.
Oh,
oh,
sorry.
what
Oh,
she say?
weird.
She
He
said
said
she
I
wanted
want
to
you to
say
say
things,
something
but
when
she
you're
was
discussing.
muted.
Sorry,
No,
girl.
now
Oh,
Oh wow, thank you, Justice, for the love. Oh my
Oh,
dear. But yeah, like, what do you guys like? I don't know. What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? Because I like we're going off of what KJ said. Like no matter like bad situations, there's good in everything. Like there's lessons in everything. No matter how hard you have to search for it, you're gonna find it. Hi,
mhm.
Eunice. What is up? How are you?
Well, go on.
Go on, Eunice.
But yeah, it's good and everything. So, Godseed, do you have anything to say? Since
yeah, she
sorry
said
you've
she
been
wanted
muted.
to say, yeah.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
what's up,
you
good
know
seed?
Good
sometimes
seed.
sometimes too much thinking can make too much thinking can make you as in you will not make your heart to rest when you have a lot of things in your mind because
Hmm.
sometimes like let me use myself as an example. Do you understand? Sometimes I don't sleep because too much things is too much on my head.
Mm,
Do you understand?
right.
I need someone who's going to like encourage me, move ahead, this. Do you understand?
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Yes, because
So
mm,
you feel like you need the assistance of somebody else to help you like come
yes,
out of the bad.
can cancel me as in counseling. Because a lot
So,
of things
Oh, okay.
what about
because
counseling
a lot of
yourself? Have
things
you tried self-healing?
That's the thing. That's the thing that we as Black people, I feel like we're not trying to do. We think that we have to run to a spiritual leader or a counselor or somebody, but I feel like I don't know, man. We need to gain our power back.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
The
But
like for
most the problem that we have as people, a lot of people rather, is that we focus too much on the things we don't have until we lose focus on the things we do have. We stress over things that we do not have
Wow.
and miss out
Yeah.
on the blessings that we have already in front of us.
Right.
When you lose focus on what you have, worrying about things you don't have, you wind up in a negative mindset. You
Exactly.
frustrate, you frustrate yourself, you stress your own self out.
Mm-hmm. Sorry,
Tap your
Chloe,
bag.
I let you down because you look real young, and this is like an
Tap your
18.
bag, Justice Drummer.
Yeah, you guys tap your bag.
Thank you so much.
That's true.
Hi,
Like what you
chat
focus on
bag.
is what will, just grow. So,
Yeah,
and then the things that you lose and focus on just
it's
and
like a plant. You're it's like a plant. When you like whatever you nurture grows, whether it be positive or negative. You
Yes.
nurturing something is you giving it time,
hmm
attention, energy, focus. All of that is nurturing something. So it
Yes.
doesn't have to be a good thing. It could be
It
like,
could be a bad
someone
thing.
you don't like. Consistently finding yourself into them. And we're all guilty. I do this all the time. The problem is that, like I said, I'm a self-corrector, so I know how to pull myself out of it. Sometimes I like to dabble in a little toxicity just to make
hmm
sure I'm still alive. No.
But you say like
Right?
to dabble in some toxicity? Is that
Just
what
a
you say?
little.
That's sure, sure. They're like, ooh, that felt
I'm
good. What I
guilty of
learned
it.
this time. What I learned.
I
People are
often
honestly
say,
sick. Yeah, I'm guilty of it. There's people that I'm like, "Ugh," that make me sick, but then I'll still like, like what they got going on? Like, and I don't know why. Right?
okay.
It's a behavior, right? It's a behavioral pattern that all of us should break. You're guilty of that, right? Right. We don't
hmm
like
Okay,
you, but
please,
we're looking at you.
please, I want
It's
to ask question. Is it anything like spiritual husband?
Spiritual
spiritual.
husband.
Husband, yes.
Okay, okay, so she's getting deep now.
What's she
Wow.
talking about, Shanti?
Spiritual
Oh, she,
husband. Tell us
oh,
more.
she,
I
oh,
know.
she get into talk to us, Godsey. Talk to us. Let's talk about
Like,
things that are usually hidden under covers and people don't talk about.
okay, like for instance, when you are sleeping, eh, you're like when someone is sleeping and now like having as in masturbating, is it masturbating in the
Masturbating?
dream?
Or
In the
masturbating.
dream. Is it
Uh,
called spiritual husband?
oh.
I don't
I think
know,
I've
sis.
heard about
As
something
when
like that.
someone is sleeping and like
Mm-hmm.
having sex in the dream,
Mm-hmm.
is it called spiritual husband?
Oh, if you're
Uh,
dreaming about having sex with the person?
In the dream, is it a spiritual husband?
I mean,
You guys,
this.
I've never had a sex dream before, so I couldn't even tell you. Maybe one time
No,
I
I
I've
mean,
never,
this topic is really.
I've never neither. I've never neither. So I think if it happens like that, maybe there's some kind of spiritual connection. I don't know, but
I mean,
really.
I
it's
don't know.
crazy you mentioned that. I watched a YouTube video. This one, YouTube vlogger, but she does like research on things. Like she does research before she does her videos. But she mentioned, she talks a lot about like in Hollywood how weird stuff, sacrifices and how they
Mm-hmm.
things
Mm.
like that. So there was something similar to what she was talking about. That she said one time how something about when conjuring up spirits of certain
Thank
people
you.
to really like
Mm-hmm.
have sex with them. And it was this one celebrity. I wish I can recall the name in the video, but this one who really kept saying how he swears there was a spirit that kept having sex with him. You know,
Right.
and, and
Mm-hmm.
somebody who, yeah, he was like he feels like he just really sold himself. But yeah, I'm like whether or
Wow.
not it's really like a spirit or whether they were, under the influence and this person came to them and it's part of the ritual. But it's a story. It's things that she reported has been said by multiple people where a spirit comes and have sex with them.
Somebody, please clear that number off my board, please.
What
Oh,
number? Oh,
she's like,
oh my dear. No, honey, we ain't doing that.
I don't want spirit sex.
Oh, well, we should have changed it to
Yeah, I
seven
just
seven seven.
wonder,
Should we
but it's
change it?
all part of under the guise of sacrifice and
Yeah,
things like
that's
Um,
that.
God, Godseed, I understand what you're saying. I understand where you're coming from, though. Like, I know everybody on the panel probably won't understand it as much as maybe you and I do, but I do understand where you're coming from. And if you want to ask me that question personally, I would say yes.
okay.
If you ask me that personally, that's how I would feel because I don't feel like there should be any reason why in your sleep, in your spirit, like. No, you're not joined with that person in any way, shape, or form in real life.
Wait,
Right.
so you're saying yes that when the act does happen during the sleep, that is a spiritual husband thing?
I
But
feel like
yeah,
I feel like it's
nature.
a spiritual kind of bonding
Right.
Right.
It's
But okay.
that you may not be aware of. You
Right.
understand? Like because you
Gotcha.
guys have to understand, man, like we are really living in a world that is physical and spiritual, eh?
mm-hmm.
And you guys may not even think about it for a second in the day or whatever the case may be, but everything we do, everything we say, everything we like operate on is like either a physical or spiritual on a spiritual or physical level. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of things we could talk about, but yo, it has to be a panel that's ready. You know,
Listen, listen. I'm like,
I don't know if we're ready for that type of conversation, right? But those conversations are out there, and we don't talk about dumb to these things and just kind of leave it under the rug. You know what I mean? But there
right.
are things that happen like that. There are people that will go out there and bind you. You understand?
Okay.
Like
Yo, yeah.
if you don't keep your mind, your spirit, your aura, your space and everything like in check, you best believe that, you know, the devil can slip in at any point in time. You wouldn't even know. You understand? You wouldn't even know. So it's you always have to, you know, be careful of like the people that you keep and stay around. You know what I mean?
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. Energy vampires.
Energy
Okay.
vampires,
all
yes,
all
Okay.
types of shit, guys. Like no, for real
100%.
though. Like there's some wicked people in this world. Like so
Yeah.
that's a bigger reason why you have to have your mentality in check. Yeah, protect
Right.
your energy at all time.
Mhm.
Oh
Right.
my God, Cello, I'm so sorry, yo guys. I'm sorry. I forgot I have to unmute everybody.
I was like, why
What
can't I
the hell?
talk?
No, I
Welcome,
gotta hear
Cello.
cello, cause cello, I want to hear what cello got to say, man.
Right.
Oh my God.
Let's go, boo.
Listen, I am a firm and a huge believer in the law of attraction, protecting
Mm-hmm.
your peace, protecting your energy, mind, body, and soul. Like me, I'm the type of person
Mm.
that wakes up in the morning and like I'll wrap my head to protect my crown. I'll go on road with
Ooh.
my head wrapped to protect my crown because how
Ooh.
important is your
Okay.
crown? How important is your head? Your
Okay.
hair.
Your
You have to
Okay.
hair.
protect it. As
Okay.
black women
I
especially, it's so important.
I never even thought
So
of
that's
that.
something that
Mm.
I've personally been practicing for myself.
No,
Wow.
you're right. You're right. You're so right. 100%. Protecting that energy is something that I've learned so much this year alone. Like, oh my
Mm-hmm.
goodness. Like the things that I've learned from the past and stuff like that. Like, literally.
Hmm.
My
I
life
cares.
changing.
Hmm?
Life changing. I'm saying it's
No,
life
that's
changing. Like the things that
right.
we and it could be one small phrase that literally changes our entire lives. Like it's like one little shift.
Hmm.
Hey Chauncey, what's up?
Saucy,
Okay,
you
show
better.
out.
You trying to be my host, boo? You better. Yeah, send me your number, babes. I haven't seen you in months. I
Panama
know
must
it.
run.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you ready to be about the
Hey,
gang
no,
gang?
listen.
Don't know.
Period. Yo, sauce is up.
Hey boo, what's up, Chauncey? How
And
you
hey,
doing, girl?
Chance,
Trust me.
you. Hi, welcome to
Instead of
Self Serve Sunday. Okay, all right, Saucy. Make sure.
Queenie, I have to run.
All right,
Okay.
King. Thank you, King K.
Nice to
Thank you,
meet you
King.
all.
Thank you for coming through, King.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you. Have
Appreciate
a
you.
blessed day. I'll see you on your
Thank
live.
you.
Sorry, guys, I'm a
All
little
right.
chill. All
Hey
right, Chance,
Chauncey,
come up if
pull
you
up,
want.
Chauncey.
This is Self Serve Sunday. I just sent it. Okay, boo. I'll message you after.
How you doing,
Okay,
Choke Me?
welcome back. Hey, ATL. But
I'm
yeah,
driving.
y'all,
But
like, ooh,
I'm
Hey, ATL.
amazing.
I haven't seen
How
ATL
are
in a hot
y'all?
minute. Justice,
good.
what are you saying? You quiet over there.
I'm
that's
actually
ATL
gonna
Marie,
be.
not
I
ATL
think I'm
K.
gonna.
Oh, she got a call.
Oh, was that Choke talking?
Yeah, but then I think she probably got a call or something.
Oh,
She's like, I
okay,
think I'm
okay. But
another
yeah,
interesting thing, I guess,
So,
point on this
mhm.
chapter. I don't know. Anybody else want to say something in regards to?
Grand Rising
Okay.
Saucy.
One interesting thing, I guess, some people might already know this, but you build a new body every 11 months. I guess that's like the regeneration of your cell. I don't
Your
know.
birthday, like a year, every year ish.
No, I think it's just, I guess, like, it's talking about how your body, you know how your body just kind of changes physically over time?
Okay,
I
yeah,
guess it
yeah.
takes about 11 months for most of those to kind of, like when you shed, it's literally like a new skin, your body's growing and things like that. So you
Mhm.
build a new one every 11 months, change your body by changing your thoughts and keeping them changed. So I
Yeah.
guess because this is something regarding the physical, mental and physical connection, but it's
Mhm.
just saying in 11 months, if you really want to, by changing your mind and putting action towards those thoughts,
Hi,
since your
Nick.
body does regenerate itself within 11 months, if you're working with it, you literally can change the way your body works for you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I
how.
believe that.
Hmm.
I mean, everything is in your mind. Like
Exactly.
everything starts with a thought, you guys. So like, there ain't no way
Facts.
around it. Choke, you
Yeah,
were
and that's
saying
why like
something before
things.
your phone cut out.
Yeah, and then things take time. Like when you really are trying to really physically heal yourself in the medical sense or anything, when you're using the natural route, you notice how it's not instant because it's not magic, you know? I mean, we
Mhm.
are magical in a sense, but anything that's long term will take its time. So allow nature to take its course in those, we can say, 11 months. Just keep on the path of feeding your mind and also allowing your, and
Look,
physically feeding yourself
look at who
the
just came
things
in the
that
room.
will change.
Talk your
Talk your
mind.
mind. There we
Yo,
go.
that's
Talk your mind.
Talk your mind. Hold on, Nick. Let me unmute you, boo.
yo, Nix. That's my
Talk your mind.
Yo,
that's
sorry guys.
yo, Nix.
Don't be
Yo,
sorry.
Nix.
If you don't want to be on camera, you can press your thing and then press the
No,
camera button and it'll
no,
put
don't
you.
tell her that. Take that
No,
one
cause
then,
she's
Nix.
no. I'm telling her because she's never done this before.
Take that, Nix. Take that one there. Mm.
Talk your mind. What's up, yo?
Oh, yo, I can't gift you too much shit.
Right, like. Thanks for getting her off zero.
Talk your mind, dog.
On the
Neeks, welcome to Bigo, boo. How are you?
Welcome.